ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Namah Shivaya. A very happy Mahashivratri to you and your family. My friends, tomorrow is Mahashivratri. And in celebration of Mahashivratri, I would like to bring a beautiful story from the Koti Ruddha Samhita of Shiva Mahapuran, chapter 40, the 40th chapter of the Koti Ruddha Samhita. My friends, most of you know the story of the hunter. In ancient times, there was a hunter by the name of Gurudruha. And Suji Maharaj talks about this hunter. He says, Suta Uvacha Pura Kaschid Vane Bhillo Namna Hyasid Gurudruha Kutumbi Balavan Krura Karma Parayanaha. So Gurudruha was a hunter. He was a fierce hunter, and he performed many ruthless actions, killed many animals. That was his livelihood, to hunt, and he lived off the animals he hunted. So on a Mahashivratri day, his family said to him, they were very hungry. They said, O Vanachar, O dweller of the forest, we are hungry, hame bhayankar bhook lagi. Hame kuch khane ka cheez chahte hai. We need something to eat. So Gurudroha, being a hunter, picked up his bow and arrow and he went hunting. He hunted all day. He didn't get any prey. Then he came to a water hole and he stood there, and it was around twilight time. He said, I'll hunt from this location. Many animals would come at night for a drink of water, and I'll be successful in getting something to take home for my family. He stood there with his bow and arrow. Eventually, he became a little tired. Next to this water hole, there was a bilwa tree. So he decided to place some water in his container, and he climbed up the tree with his bow and arrow, and he waited there. He waited there for many hours, and no animal came by. My friends, Bhagwan was testing his Shraddha, was testing his faith on Mahashivratri. He waited all night and no animal came by. Then while he was waiting, it was like early in the morning. Suddenly realization dawned upon him that what kind of life am I living? As he was thinking thus, an animal came by. So he picked up his bow and arrow. And in the action of placing the arrow upon the bow and to pull it like that to hit the animal, in that process, some water he had in his container fell from that container. Under the tree, there was a Shiva Linga. So the water fell from his container, and while he moved his hand, he broke some of the Bilva Patra, the bay leaves from that tree, and they fell upon the ground. So unknowingly, he did Shiva Puja. And my friends, when we do Shiva Puja, we offer Bil Patra. And there's some beautiful mantras describing this Bil Patra that we offer. We will sing in one mantra, Om Tridalam Trigunakaram Trinetram Chatrayayudham Trijanma Papa Samharam Eka Bilvam Shivarpanam. Tridalam, the Bilpatra has 3 leaves upon one bunch. Trigunakaram, those 3 leaves represent the 3 gunas. Sattugun, reality, Rajogun, which is passion, and Tamugun, which is darkness of ignorance. So the 3 leaves represent the 3 gunas. Trinetram, they also represent the 3 eyes of Bhagavan Shiva. And the 3 eyes of Bhagavan Shiva, they are called Soma, Surya, Agni, Lochana. His eyes are, the one in the center, there's fire. And the other 2 eyes, they represent the sun and the moon. So Trinetram, Trayayudham, of course he has the trident with him. Trijanma Papa Samharam, by offering a Bilvapatra, Eka Bilvam Shivarpanam, by offering the Bilvapatra with Shraddha, with love for Bhagavan, and a few drops of water, It destroys the sins we may have committed in our past 3 lives. That is why it is so essential when we do puja to Bhagwan Shiva to offer some bilpatra. So every time an animal came by, it was late at night. As I said, he hunted. In the initial stages, nothing came by. Later on in the night, many animals came by. And every time he moved his hand to let go of his powerful arrow, he missed the target. And he hit some of the bay leaf from the trees, fell, and some water fell upon the lingam. So as he gained nothing while he was hunting, this thought came upon him. And my friends, the thoughts, when he questioned his life, it represents a midlife crisis we all go through. And for some people, they experience this midlife crisis in their late 30s. Some people in their 40s, some people in their 50s. When we question, is there more to life than working and enjoying ourselves during the weekend? Is there more to life than just working 5 or 6 days a week and drag ourselves to some place where we can get some sensual enjoyment and we continue the process our entire life? No, my friends, there's much more to that. So he questioned himself, Kava gatim gamishyami patakam janmata kritam iranim chintayamyeham dhik dhik cha jivanam mama. So he said, ever since my life, I've been hunting, I've been a hunter. I've killed so many animals. I've destroyed so many animals in my life. What will happen to me at the end of my life? Having killed so many innocent animals, hamari gati kya hoga? What will happen to me? What will I gain when I die? So as he questioned his life and what he's doing, he experienced a midlife crisis. While he was thinking thus, as I said earlier, he unknowingly did puja to Bhagwan Shiva. So he thought about his life. Indirectly, he was really meditating. Bhagwan Shiva appeared before him, was pleased with his offerings of bilpatra and water. Bhagwan Shiva appeared and asked of him, "Oh, Guru Droha, you have done puja to me. Tell me what you want, I'll fulfill your desires." My dear friends, Bhagwan Shiva is called Ashutosh, one who is easily pleased. And for his puja, you don't have to have too many puja saman, too many puja materials. Just some bay leaves or a few drops of water. Or if you do not have bay leaves, just envisage that you're offering bay leaves and a few drops of water. Bhagwan was pleased with him and he blessed him with many divine gifts. And Bhagwan Shiva, at that moment, changed his name. Bhagwan gave him the name Guha, from Guru Droha to Guha. And this name Guha means sung knowing to students of Ramayana. Bhagwan Shiva blessed him and said, "O Guha, you will be the leader of the Nishad, is a special tribe of people in northern part of India. And aapka ghar Ram ji aayenge." Meaning that Sri Ram in his avatar, Bhagwan Shiva predicted that Sri Ram would come in his avatar and Bhagwan will visit Guha. And again, Bhagwan, of course, this came to pass when Bhagwan Sri Ram was exiled in Ayodhya Khan. Sudhi Guha nishad jab pai, mudit liye priya bandhu bolai, लिए फल मूल भेंट भरी भारा, मिलन चले वो हिय हर्ष अपारा. When Guha Nishad heard that Ramji is coming, he took his people and he brought all kinds of vegetables. And in a very delightful way, they all came and welcomed Bhagwan Sri Ram. With a heart that is filled with love and devotion, they welcome Prabhu Sri Ram. My dear friends, because this hunter fasted and did puja on Mahashivratri night, he remained awake all night. He was blessed with moksha. And in the Shiv Puran, there's a beautiful description of different kinds of moksha or self-realization. There are 4 kinds. The first one is called Salokya. That is, one attains moksha and one is within the view of Bhagavan. The second one is called Sarupya, identity with Bhagavan. The third one is called Sanidhya, closeness to Bhagavan. And the fourth and final one is called Sayujya, complete identity with Bhagavan, where the Jiva becomes one with Paramatma. Jivatma becomes one with Paramatma. So as a result of this Hanta fasting and praying, Bhagavan Shiva appeared before him and blessed him, and he was blessed with the fourth kind of moksha, Sayujya. He gained complete identity with Bhagavan Shiva. My friends, this is the result of fasting and remaining awake all night on Mahashivratri.